God, so much to get done every morning, so much to get done at night, so many people to respond to, so much going on, so many trails to blaze, so many pathways to cut. How's everyone's morning? It's Wednesday. You know what's great about the gaming industry? You lose track of days. The only day I keep track of is Sunday because that's my day off. That's my day with my family. Other than that, I lose track of what day it is. Does that happen for anyone else? What's a good word today, guys? What's on people's agenda? Because we got a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about. You know, one of the greatest things I try to get across to streamers is the importance of acting as though, behaving as though, talking as though you're in front of an audience of 10,000 people. Right? The energy that you have to bring is all the same. It's all the same. So, we're going to talk today about bank accounts. We're going to talk about bank accounts. How to have a massive bank account. But it's not going to be in the way that you expect. It's not going to be in the way that you expect.
It may be a little different.
Public service announcement to all attendees to Street Talk. We will be talking about bank account. But the public service announcement piece of this is that it will not be about the bank account you think we're going to talk about. Public service announcement, conclusion.
Just saw the TikTok vid. What'd you think, Jewy? The new one I just put out this morning? What were your thoughts? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Everyone's going to go look at it now. No likes or comments yet. What's up, Grumpy? What's up, Mr. Triton Gaming? What's happening, my friends? We got lots to talk about. Good morning, Percy. So glad you guys are here. You guys finding value in these street talks? Or is it just more blah, 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 blah? What do you think? Is it just because my beard is so handsome? Is that why you're here? Is it because I'm so dashing for an old dude? Is it because I'm just incredibly hilariously funny?
I don't think it's any of those things.
What's up, Toxic? Hola. Hey, was it you in Discord that someone there also in South Africa was talking about getting together? They weren't close by, or was it someone here? I was totally confused. Wait a minute, I'm confusing you, Toxic. Hold on. No, I'm not. Maybe I am. Hold on, I gotta look at who was. Maybe I'm confusing. I am. Hold on. I'm thinking of two different people. My apologies. Sorry, I get so many messages now. It's crazy. I love it. All right, guys, we got a lot to talk about. What's up, Chief? Can you give us tips on how to grow a beard like yours? Patience. Kettlebell swings already. I just had my shake and all my vitamins. I'll puke. Can I have a few minutes? And you don't want to spend too many of your points because we're going to do We're going to do, what do they call it? Predictions. You know, on the beard thing, it's funny because I've always been able to grow, like I've always had a decent beard, but like my oldest son, man, he can sneeze like, hot, poof, and he's got like a full beard. It's crazy. He's always had incredibly thick hair. My other sons, not so much. So really me and my oldest son, out of the five of us, have the best beards. You know, it's different when you have a gray beard. Most of it, I'll tell you, to be honest, most of it is time. Give it time. You got to just let it go. This is 7 months in. April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Almost 7.5 months in. I'm going a year and then I'm shaving it off. At least that's what my wife expects. So I'll tell you what I do. I try to eat right, try to get the multivitamins, you know, the micronutrients, because that has a lot to do with it. Being in shape helps a lot. And then good beard products and a good routine. I put a beard oil in the morning for the skin, and then I blow dry my beard because otherwise it's like, and then I put in some a good beard product, a balm with some good essential oils in it. And then, you know, just keep it combed, keep it clean. I wash it once a week with a beard shampoo. Other than that, it's now getting long enough that we're starting to get some weight to it, right? Okay, let's get into what we're going to talk about. This is something that is 8th grade teacher had a beard like this. What's up, Beast? What's up, Beast? I'm telling you, I got pressure from my wife. As we're looking at rebranding and we have some things kind of built around the beard that we're playing around with, my wife's like, oh, please don't. She wants it gone in a year. I committed to a year. I don't know, chat. I don't know. It'd be weird. It's going to be weird. I don't know. We got a ways to go. We don't have to worry about it right now. All right, let's get into what we're going to talk about today because this is really important. This is really important. And this is somewhat general, but I apply it very specifically to gaming and what you want to do here. Here's what it is. Here's what it is. Good morning, Street. First stream as an affiliate went great, and I got my first 2 subs. Awesome, Primus. See, I'm telling you, guys, you just got to keep doing the work. Do the work in the right ways. I am going to be releasing. I'm working on details because I'm not happy with how exactly I'm going to do it. I'm going to take a number of people under my wing in my program, my first personal streaming program, and walk you through everything I've done to this point, everything I'm going to do, all the things that will help speed it up. I have to figure out what the pricing is going to be, how long it's going to be, exactly what I'm going to do. That's all coming. So, but it can be done on your own. In this case, I'm pouring everything in for free that you guys can have access to. My program I'm going to release probably next week is going to be very hands-on. I'm going to be very hands-on in your stream, in your content, in your approach, in your branding. I have to figure out the balance of the pricing. It won't be for everyone. But congratulations. That's so awesome. So awesome. Power Claw, what's going on? How are you? Or Polar Claw, sorry, I'm blind. Polar Claw. I'm glad you're here. What's going on? I owe a lot of it to you and everything you've been giving this community. Thank you. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that it's that I have the opportunity to do it and to share, because I'm just taking you guys on the same journey I'm on. I'm working through a lot of these details. Now I'm bringing a lot of life and business experience over the past 35 years into it that gives me a little bit different perspective, and I'm just figuring out how it applies specifically to this industry. I'm glad it's working. And I'm going to keep doing it. This program I'm going to release next week is going to be, but at a higher level. It's going to be very hands-on. I've got to figure out the right pricing model that makes it affordable, or that makes it, because I will end up putting in 3 times more time than I'm going to charge for, I promise. And that's what I have to kind of be careful of, because I tend to because I'm giving so much away here. I'm giving everything I can think of away here. This is just going to be me walking through a group of streamers in my very first program that I'm going to take a really, it may be no more than 10, it may be no more than 20. It depends on what I feel like I can really spend valuable time with, and then work for a period of time, like a month, getting ready for 2021. Anyway, that's what I'm spending a lot of nights on going through. I'm great, Polar. You think you'll ever play Raft? Probably not. Probably not really my kind of game. I've seen it. I think it's cool, and I do have opinions on that. I mean, it's just a matter of, how many games can you play, and your audience kind of grows used to you playing a certain thing. You're so mad at the moment. You're mad because what? Your beard doesn't look like mine? Probably looks better. I finally got OBS Studios downloaded, but I have no idea what I'm doing with it. I don't think I have my connections right. It's complicated. I'll tell you this. It's complicated. There are a lot of tools out there, a lot of videos out there on how to set it up, and even then it's complicated. And I'm pretty good with most software. You just have to keep messing with it. It's one of the things I'll probably end up spending some time on as well with the people that I'm going to specifically work with in this new program. And we both have sexy beards. The new Monstrat Pay for Affiliate system. Have you seen it? Little Carmel, thank you for the follow. You are in the right place at the right time because
we're doing the right thing.
OBS setup, Streamlabs OBS or OBS Studio or whatever you use, it's complicated. It just is. I mean, it's quirky. It breaks. Yeah, it's just weird. It's hard. Let me go back to this. Have I played Watch Dogs before? Are you interested in using it? I don't even know what Watch Dogs is. I don't know what that is. Hold on. There was another message about I don't want to miss this. Hold on. Let me go back. Because thanks said this new Monstrat Pay for Affiliate system. I don't know what that is. I guess I'll have to look that up. I've been jamming the Lightstream DNS from Xbox with layouts. Very nice system for $8 a month. Monster Cat. I don't know. I will tell you this. I have paid attention. I've read several articles about new changes coming to Twitch. First of all, GlitchCon apparently was a pretty epic disaster. It felt, I guess, apparently, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch any of it. But apparently it was because there's TwitchCon, right? Well, TwitchCon we obviously couldn't have. So they had GlitchCon. And I've read several articles that basically trashed it. It seemed more like and I'm not saying that it was all trash. I'm saying it felt apparently more like a big commercial. And even the edgy people they had on, the people that made partner, all seemed like they were, it was more like an ad kind of an experience than it was something of real value. I don't know. I didn't watch it. Maybe Stank watched it. I will say this. Twitch is responding to a lot of criticisms. I think the thing that I read about, and let's talk about TwitchCon for a second before we get into or GlitchCon, before we get into my the subject for today. One of the things about GlitchCon that I think was really bad is that they were going to have an open forum, Q&A at the end. They ended up not doing it because apparently they're going to have a town hall addressing this DMCA thing. And I think there are three sides to all of these stories, right? There's the one side that's coming from Twitch, the one side that's coming from the music industry, and there's some truth in the middle as to how it should be handled or what's going on. Twitch is in a tight spot, man. They got a lot of pressure on them. We got to cut them some slack. They know they're getting, so the DMCA thing was massive negative press, right? With all the people that feel like Twitch didn't come to their rescue enough. Although Twitch is falling within the safe harbor laws, you can go see Devin Nash did a whole video on, there's been a whole series of videos on DMCA if you're really interested. The bottom line is don't use copyrighted music and the problem goes away. Okay. That being said, people feel like Twitch could have done more. And so there's this negative feeling like, well, you didn't, years of content's all destroyed because years of content is destroyed because you use copyrighted music. Okay. Let's just be honest about this. Everyone starts crybabying about, well, I had to get rid of all this content. Well, you shouldn't have used copyrighted music in your content to begin with. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You didn't have the license to do it. You did it. You got caught, and you don't like the fact. And now you want to blame it on Twitch. You want to blame it on Twitch because their system didn't tell you it was copyrighted. Grow up, man. I'm sorry. You're going to get me fired up here. Guys, you can't use unlicensed photographs, film, music, anything, written, anything. It's not yours. And until you have a license, don't put it in your content. Gosh, everyone's so up in flames and so mad about, well, Twitch should have done more. Done more to what? They did, but I mean, why? It's in the end, the laws and all of that are on you. The final responsibility in those kinds of copyright laws all bears on you. It's ultimately your responsibility. How much Twitch did or did not, in its stuff warn you that, well, you're using copyrighted stuff. Come on, man. That's a cop-out. That's a cop-out. Cop-out!
That's a cop-out.
Anyway, don't get me all fired up on that. Okay, let me see what we got going on here. Basically, Monster Cat is offering a new program approved by Twitch where in the $5 a month program, after 30 days of having Monster Cat, you can apply for affiliate without having to meet the normal Twitch requirements. That's BS. I don't buy into that at all. I 100% against that. 100% against that. I don't even know much about it. I will research it tonight. I'm against it. Let me tell you why. Why do you think I'm against it? I have a Spotify playlist linked to my Twitch for people to enjoy, but it's through Spotify. You're not safe. You're not safe unless you're doing something like Harris Heller's Stream Beats, that he does provide a license for you to use it in your content. Just because you pay for Spotify or Amazon Music or Apple Music does not mean the artists whose music you're putting in your content have given you license to do it. It just means you're paying for a service without ads, or you're using a service. Be very careful. There are those on Spotify, again, like Harris Heller. Stream Beats is what it's called. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music. Stream Beats, and he does provide a license that allows you to use it in all of your content for free because he owns the music. Got to be very careful with that. Be very careful. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing with whatever this is. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. Let's just do this. Let me look it up really quick. So stand by, and then we'll kind of get into our topic. Monster Cat. Let's see what's going on here. Monster Cat. All right, let's see what we got. What is this? Monster Cat has teamed up with Twitch to make affiliate status available to Monster Cat Gold subscribers. This is family-friendly channel. That's what this is. Let me see what this says. There's never been a better time to share content, whether you're a gamer, an artist, or just looking to connect with audiences around the world. Monster Cat Gold offers the perfect solution. Thousands of high-quality songs, which is fine. That's good. And now Monster Cat Gold is partnering with Twitch to offer content creators the ability to apply for affiliate status. That's not good. I don't like that at all. I may be misunderstanding it. Let me just see. Once your Gold account has been active for at least 30 days, log in and navigate to My Gold Features section. Click the purple button and apply for Twitch and follow the instructions in your Twitch channel. Existing Monster Cat Gold members will be able to immediately apply for status as long as your account has been active for 30 days. Once you've submitted an affiliate application, please allow for a few business days before receiving a response. Twitch reviews all submissions manually to ensure they're in good standing on the platform. Once accepted to the program, you'll receive an invitation. Wow. Polar, you got to go? I'm sorry you got to go. Wow. This blows me away. I'm not going to lie. This blows me away. This may change our subject of today. Yeah, Doughboy's right. Don't play music on your stream that then gets saved on your Twitch video content that you don't have license to play in your content. If there's a link and they want to go pay for Spotify or do something on their own, look, it took me 7 days to make affiliate. Okay, I did it as fast as you can get it done. It took me 7 days. That's as fast as you can get it done, but I worked hard to do it. This is a pay for play, is it not? This is pay for play. Let me bring up this screen so that you guys can see. Okay. This is pay for play. That's all this is. Let me do this real quick. Let me get rid of this. That's what this is. This is pay for play. I think it's great that Monster Cat has music available, licensed music. I disagree with this 100%. This is a business model. It's a pay for play. And look, in the gaming industry, what do we all hate? What do we all hate? We hate pay for play, don't we? I mean, it's one thing to have battle passes and get skins and all of that. I have an issue with this. I wonder what the response is going to be from people in the industry that like the Devin Nashes, the Harris Hellers, the people are going to come out and talk about this. I don't even know what to say. I don't know enough about it, so I should be really careful. I do like the fact that this is like, I use Epidemic Sound. This is another service that allows you to have music. The soundtrack to your creative content. Download and stream thousands of songs. Add your music and Twitch streams. I have no fear of DMCA. This is good. This is good. This part is not. This part is not. It's my playlist. I made Spotify of the music. Yeah, if you have a playlist of music you like and you have a link to it in your stream somehow, hey, listen to the music I like to listen to, perfectly fine. But if you play that music on your stream while you're streaming and it gets saved in a recorded video, both of those are DMCA violations. Just being honest with you. I don't know. I personally have mixed feelings on it because, yeah, people work hard to feel it. But I mean, like, look at MW219, 2019, putting new guns in the battle pass. Sure, you can wait for the battle pass to end in the challenges and buy the guns sooner without challenges. So I'm a bit I'm not conflicted at all. I'm not conflicted at all. I hate pay for play. Listen, I think you're going to, let me explain too that, let me explain. And maybe we'll this will be our topic, and I'll move today's topic to tomorrow. I don't know. Let's see how this plays out. Let me explain my feelings here. Would karaoke get me in trouble? If someone can show that you're playing music you don't have license to play, even if it's karaoke and you're singing, yes, you can get in trouble. The bottom line is this, before we get into this Monster Cat. The bottom line with DMCA stuff, and I did a whole video on this, is that someone created something to profit by. It's their product. You know, some people make cookies, some people make cars, some people do artwork and they put it out there. If someone steals it, uses it, does something with it to make profit outside of consuming it. If I take a car and I buy this car and I take it apart and rebuild one that's better or use it, you have to have license. Here's a simpler way. Lots of people can drive cars. But if you don't have a driver's license, a legally issued by the state or country, depending on, license to drive, it's illegal. That's it. If you're required to have one and you don't and you drive, yeah, you can do it. Will you ever get caught? Who knows? But if you do get caught, it's illegal. That's all I'm saying. You don't have license to drive a car. We don't have, as creators, we don't have license on all music or all photos or all videos or all written, stuff to use in something we do, right? For our content for profit. So if I'm singing a song that's stuck in my head, I get in trouble. That may be pushing a little bit. I don't know on that one. That's because I do it all the time too. We do it in stream. And then we kind of joke and say, well, we're going to get a DMCA violation. That's a good, I don't know. I think that's probably a little bit different because it's not the original product. And it's not even close. It's just me especially, being a terrible singer. All right, let's get back to this Monster Cat thing because this is an issue. My issue might surprise you as to why I have a problem with it. Why do you guys have a problem with it? For those of you that do, maybe we should do this. Hold on. For those of you in stream, we're going to do a prediction. Let's do a prediction. Okay? So, you guys get to vote. Let's do I need to do this in a way that's shoot, I don't know how to do this one. I could do more of a poll. I'm going to wait to do this prediction because I don't really know how to do this one. Because predictions are a little bit different. Singing or playing instruments is safe. Okay. I don't know about playing instruments. But if Jack says so, he's way smarter on this stuff than I am. Someone say with $500 can make 100 accounts. That's true. The path to affiliate teaches the basics for what folks need to do in order to succeed. Buying affiliate, they learn nothing. It only hurts new streamers. That's the issue. Jack, you're so smart. You're so smart. That's the issue. That's the main number one issue. You don't learn. It's just a two-part issue. You don't learn what it takes to get to affiliate. In other words, you don't learn when people come in and say, well, I only have one follower. Well, you're not doing something right. Guys, I made affiliate in 7 days. I'm not bragging. I'm saying I reverse engineered everything about it. Okay? You've got to learn. The program I'm going to release next week for this small group of people that want to build their stream is intended to, let's do the easy things, let's get some things in place, but you've still got to learn. It's not going to be a shortcut. It's going to be less mistakes and getting to where you want to go more quickly and correctly, okay? So when you pay someone to get there, I think this is a colossal mistake. Just my opinion. I'm not as smart as the people at Twitch maybe, and they have a completely different perspective than I have, but I'm telling you that they've got so many complaints. Here's the number one complaint levied against Twitch. They don't do anything to help small streamers. That's the number one complaint. Because unlike Facebook Gaming or YouTube or whatever, where there's a news feed or other ways that you can, like for example, if you're in Facebook Gaming, you can post that you're live and it goes into a news feed. Twitch doesn't do anything like that. And so if you're a small streamer and you're trying to get followers just by streaming, then what happens? Then let's say you have 2 viewers and you're playing Warzone and there are, 10,000 people streaming it. Well, you're going to be no one's going to scroll down through 5,000 people to come find you. That's the problem. So Twitch doesn't do anything to help with that. The problem with this is so manyfold. I can't believe they agreed to this. I think the issue, too, when they want people to get to this level, they want people to make affiliate, is that you don't get paid until you make affiliate. So it could be as well that they're looking to pad their numbers of how many streamers make money versus how many streamers don't, because they want more people to come to the platform. Listen, let's be honest. Let's back up just a step. Let's just back up a step. Twitch has done more to make financial opportunity available to gamers than any platform out there. They just have. Others are doing it. Mixer failed. There are other platforms, Caffeine, whatever. But Twitch has done more for us to build an opportunity to have a life and an income in gaming than any other platform. Okay? Let's be grateful, number one. I'm grateful every day, and it's a big part of the reason why I stayed with Twitch and didn't make a change. Now, no, I disagree. That's not why Mixer failed. That's a whole nother discussion. It could be part of it. It could be, but there's so many more things to it. Very basic foundational things why Mixer failed. But listen, let's be honest and grateful to begin with. Twitch created an opportunity for us to create content and get paid for it. And if they've made it really simple. Right now we're all mad. I'm not. But a lot of people are mad at Twitch. Number one, because of the DMCA stuff, that they feel like Twitch should have done more to protect them. That's just dumb, okay? It's just not, it's just, I mean, stop whining. You did it. You got caught, and you're in trouble. But number two, the complaint is that they're not doing enough to help small streamers coming in to succeed. I mean, to me, I don't want you to help me succeed. I want you to provide and create a pathway for me to work my face off and succeed. Does that make sense? Do you understand the difference? I'm so grateful to Amazon that they bought Justin TV, that they turned it into what it's turned into after spending $1 billion. They're very smart people. Warframe, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Understand that I'm grateful every day that the pathway exists, which is what we're doing at Delta V. What I'm trying to do here, create pathways so that you can work your face off and have an opportunity that didn't exist before. That's what Twitch has done. This move right here, I don't know who initiated it. I don't know if Monster Cat initiated it. I don't know if Twitch went to someone. I don't know the details, probably never will, and it probably doesn't really matter. But what I'm saying is that it takes away the most important aspect of succeeding as a streamer in my mind, and that's putting in the work. That's putting in the work. You got to learn the ropes, man. You got to learn what works for you, what doesn't, what gets followers, what keeps them, what grows a follower base and what doesn't. If you're paying for affiliate, so I'm going to pay $5 a month for a gold account on Monster Cat, or 10 or whatever it is, the extra 5 or whatever, so that I can apply for affiliate in 30 days. That just sounds like a business model for Monster Cat, not for anyone else. I'm just being honest, man. This is evil entities. Up, stomp, you got denied. Doesn't like that word. No, you don't have to be partnered. You have to be affiliate. The only difference between a partner and affiliate, not the only one, but the main difference financially is instead of making 50% of your subscription money, you make 70% of your subscription money. So you go from like $250 to like $350. That's why you want to make partner. Hey, what are we talking about? We're talking about this new Monster Cat program where you can pay for their gold account, and after 30 days, you can apply to be a Twitch affiliate and you'll be approved, whether or not you've met the requirements. Apparently, that's what it looks like. They can't pull any money until they hit $100, but mass amount of accounts, Monster can essentially be. I mean, Monster can, yeah. I mean, so that, okay, so you can earn money as affiliate, but Twitch doesn't pay it out until you have at least $100 in there. I mean, that's the bottom line, and that's okay. That's fine. It's held in there until you make 100. It's just not. It's not financially feasible for them to pay out $17, right? With the millions of people that would be, it makes sense that they have a cutoff, right, where they can process it, because you got to understand it has all of the other things that go along with it, right? It's all W-2 income, and they've got to report it for taxes, and it's just, you know, that whole side of it. Oh man, I can't believe this is really confusing to me. I'm really going to dig into this now, because I have to figure out, like, for example, let me give you a difference, or let me kind of share a difference. Monster Cat, how does that even work? Don't you need Twitch's approval to be affiliate? Yes, but here's what they're doing. What I'd be worried about would be that Monster Cat takes a percentage cut beyond the 50-50. No, they don't. Why would they? Think about this for a second. Oh my goodness, guys, we're going to rock on this for a minute. This is so problematic. This is so problematic. This is so problematic. Number one, you don't learn anything by reaching affiliate on your own. And it's not that hard, guys. I did it in 7 days. Not because I was magic. I just worked hard. I figured out what I needed to do. And you get it done. You can't just sit on your hands and wait. Twitch doesn't help small streamers. I get it. Grow, I should say. Okay, it's an amazing platform, guys. Please be amazed every day. Get up every day if you're a streamer and say to yourself, wow, I can work as hard as I want to work and potentially make a lot of money playing video games and putting out content to an audience. We should just be going, woo, every single day we sit in front of the camera. I'm not kidding you. You should be blown away. You should be blown away that you have this opportunity. Now, that being said, this is what's going on apparently on Monster Cat. I just read their website. You pay $5 or you pay for their gold account, which is like an extra $5 a month. When you've been a gold account member for 30 days, then you can apply because they're partnered with Twitch on this somehow. I don't know what the relationship is. Once you've been a gold Monster Cat account holder for 30 days, you can apply for a Twitch affiliate. It looks like without having met any of the other requirements. The number of hours, the average number of viewers, all of those things. Looks like you can just do it. Now, Monster Cat doesn't want a percentage, I guarantee you. They don't want a percentage of the money that you're making from your Twitch stream. Why? Because think about it. If there are 5 million, let's be even more conservative. Let's say there's 100,000 people that want to make affiliate this way so they can start making money. Would you pay $5 a month to be able to make affiliate? And the answer would be there's probably 100,000 people that would happily do that. What does that mean? That means $500,000 a month. $500,000 a month for Monster Cat. You don't think they're all over that? The problem for me is it makes no sense from the Twitch side. I think that it's going to come back and bite them, whether it's just a perception of reputation, a bad attempt for the people that have worked to get there. Oh man, this is going to be interesting to watch. Hold on, Ashley Twist is asking a couple of questions. Is this Monster Cat partnered with Twitch? It is partnered. Like anything to work on place. But getting an offer from a burger joint saying you'll get approved for the IT job guaranteed makes no sense. I agree. I know why they're doing it. I can tell you right now why they're doing it, and I get it. I know why this is happening. Okay? I I know why this is happening. And maybe we talked about it a little bit, but let me make sure I get caught up with stuff here. I don't like my words. I'm trying to be family friendly when joking about it doesn't like your words. So basically what the old way to affiliate was meet the Twitch requirements, then apply to Twitch, make sure you don't have any bad reports against you and DMCA strikes and other law. Yep. But now with MonsterCat, you can pay $5 a month, and after 30 days, you can apply for affiliate and don't need to meet the requirements. Just need to pass the report. Yeah, I think you still have to meet certain requirements, right? But what you don't have to do is like have an average of 3 followers for that month or that week or, whatever it is. You don't have to have, the requirements of just putting in good work. I don't think you can be a toxic, vile, harmful, whatever stream and just get in. So let's be clear on that, okay? You have to still meet their TOS, but now the requirements beyond the TOS are waived because you're paying $5 a month to Monster Cat. This is the process. Why would you want to do that? Because then you can brag, I'm an affiliate. Think about this for a second. Come out, I'm an affiliate. Woo! I must be doing something right. My community is going to grow. I'm providing valuable content in the market. I'm entertaining. I'm giving, all those kinds of things. No, you're not. You bought your way in. I don't want to be the guy that people look at and they say, well, he bought his way in. He didn't make affiliate. When I say I made affiliate in 7 days, it's because I looked at everything that was necessary and worked my tail off. That's all. How do you do it legitimately? It still doesn't make sense. Maybe I'm missing something, but when you work or apply to Twitch, you're with Twitch. Why would the middle guy? Listen, here's what it is. Let's get back because this is. In-game music does count against you. Be careful. It does. Deadly Deal Gaming, thank you for the follow, and welcome to the Street Talk Raider Nation, because you're in the right place at the right time, and
We're doing the right thing. Yeah.
sorry. Finally got here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, man. Listen. This reeks. Good morning, controller. Guys, this monster cat relationship with Twitch reeks. Okay, I got to be careful. I got to be careful. Listen, please understand the premise for what I'm about to say is based on I am grateful every day that I get up and that Twitch is part of an opportunity for you, for me, for anyone that wants to work their face off to succeed and have a life in gaming. They provide the most amazing platform and opportunity to do that. Do you understand that that's how I feel every day? That's how I feel every day. It's kind of like the one comedian was talking about, we complain about things and flying and whatnot, but you should be thinking to yourself, I'm in a chair in the sky, okay? I'm in front of a camera able to build an audience that generates revenue for me to have a life in gaming. This platform does it. Now, let me tell you what I'm worked up about on this. This reeks of someone's idea to increase profitability as the primary objective. Am I okay with businesses being profitable? 100 million%. That's what the free enterprise, marketplace, capitalist marketplace. You provide a valuable product or service, people pay you for it, you make a profit. That's the way it should work. This is like someone sat around in a meeting and said, how do we increase our ad revenue? How do we increase the money that we receive for what people do? Who can we do it with? And this is a really bad idea. This is going to blow up in their face. This is going to blow up in their face in terms of perception. I think they're going to make a fortune. Let's talk about that in just a second because we'll do some math. So Doughboy says, I just thought about this point. If more people are affiliate, that means more people can play ads, more ads played, more money for Twitch in the long run. And every person that subscribes, now that you're an affiliate, they keep half the money of. Do you understand what a golden egg this is for Twitch? Or the golden goose that lays whatever that is, the goose that lays the golden egg? Do you understand? This is a money tree. This is a money tree. They're essentially allowing someone else to provide, and I think the music that I think what Monster Cat's doing with the royalty-free music and whatnot looks great. I've never heard of them before this, but this relationship is a goose that lays the golden egg, but I think someone's going to cook the goose for Christmas dinner. By perception. Oh my goodness, guys. Let me keep up with the comments. Reminds me of those people who got into uni or a high-end job because of them knowing someone, not because they earned it. That's exactly what it is. You're pay for play now. You're paying Monster Cat to get you in to be an affiliate without having to do the work. And then when I'm telling you, this is money in ad revenue, in subscription revenue share, in bit share, and all the things that, because now the more people that become affiliate, because now think about this for a second. Twitch doesn't have to change the requirements to make affiliate because that would piss everyone. I'm sorry, that would make everyone mad that worked hard to be an affiliate, which this is going to do, but they can pawn it off on someone else. If Twitch came out and said, again, be understanding, I'm grateful that Twitch exists, and I wake up every day going, woo. But if Twitch had just said, let's wipe out everyone that comes in and you just stream for 30 days, this many hours, you're going to make it as affiliate as long as you meet the TOS, then it kind of burns the rest of us, kind of devalues it. This is a way almost for them to put it off on someone else. Well, we were approached by Monster Cat, and if you do these things and you use their service and pay for it, it's no different. But everyone's going to make a lot of money. It could be on the back end. Not saying that it is. It could be on the back end that this $5 a month, $1 of it's going to Twitch. I don't know. I don't know what the partnership agreement is, but I guarantee you there's something more than just being a beneficial thing, simply for Monster Cat. Okay. Something is fishy with Monster Cat. It's not fishy. It's not fishy. Someone made a stupid decision that's going to blow up in their face, but it's going to make a fortune. I shouldn't say that. God, man, I'm going to get myself in trouble for speaking so strongly on things. Because I'm trying to always be somewhat level-headed, and look at all the sides on this. And then some things get me really fired up because for all of us, you included, that work really hard to do it the legitimate way, it just is a slap in the face for someone to be able to cheat the system. Now, the system can change. Twitch could change the system and make it available to everyone. Okay, well, I had to work for it. Whatever, that's what you agreed to when you came in. But when you're essentially saying you can work for it or you can pay for it, what do you think most people are going to do? It doesn't bring more value to the quality of product being put into the industry. It just means that more people can reach a point where they can be paid to do it without having the work of understanding that it's important to put quality stuff out. I don't like the instant affiliation. Nope, I hate it. They'll make billions. I don't know if they'll make billions, but they're going to make a lot. They're going to make a lot. I agree they're trying to profit. That's all. I don't like the Monster Cat idea. Work hard for what you want. Learn the basics. Build a foundation to be successful. 21 hours of watching me. Can you imagine that? How horrible. Medic, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. So glad you're here. They have great music. Follow them on Mixer here. But this is, yeah, I think it's great. I said in the beginning, I think it's great that Monster Cat offers royalty-free music to prevent you from getting into DMCA trouble, and it's a service you pay for. I pay for it on Epidemic Sound. I may switch to Monster Cat. Epidemic Sound's like $15 a month. I mean, if Monster Cat's $5 a month or something, I'll switch. I don't care. Just a personal opinion here, but this all seems kind of entitled. Like someone was a little upset they didn't get affiliates, so they found a workaround. It's even more than that, Ashley, and I agree. And I always hate to throw the word entitled around, right? But it's a mentality of, I want to get there faster. It's exactly what we talk about at Delta V Esports in our development programs, and what the work that we're doing here together, all of us, in bringing gaming and esports to the world center stage of attention and admiration, which is what we're going to do, what we are doing. But when you have people, and when you in Twitch, when you have something that you love and you feel like someone can just pay to get around the work that it takes, in the world, as a principle of human interaction, we don't like that. We don't like that. What if someone literally doesn't have the $5 to do it? Then you've excluded. You can say, well, you can just work hard. Yeah, but if someone doesn't want to work hard, you're telling me they can be lazy and get there. And some people will take advantage of it the right way. Don't get me wrong. It's just that this first and foremost comes out that it's primarily about money, which I get, I love. I think capitalism is the best system of enterprise in the world. I think every business should be profitable. I think you should be massively profitable. But I think that the issue is that if you shortcut it there, you don't learn what you need along the way to continue that success. Okay, you got in the door, you're an affiliate. You can put on, now you can brag to all your friends that you're an affiliate. But it always kind of leaves, it's kind of dirty. It's kind of like using the Bruin in Warzone when it was so OP, or in Valorant when you were using the sniper, the heavy sniper, and you just kind of felt like you used it. It was so devastating and OP. You feel like you had to kind of wash your hands after you used it. It just doesn't, it just stinks. It just doesn't feel right. That's more my issue. I know personally for me, if I bought affiliate, I have 6 friends that would sub for no other reason, just to be nice to me. So 2.5 times 6 equals 15 times 12, 180 years. So it took me, so take me and however many other people do this, and as friends like that. So yeah, subs plus extra ad revenue. Yeah, I mean, look, outside of the public perception, this is a win, a massive financial win for Amazon. And this is what they do. Listen, don't be critical. Everyone wants to moan and complain about Amazon. And I actually went to work for 3 months to reverse engineer if I went to work in one of their warehouses. I wanted to know what it was like on the ground floor. They actually thought I was undercover boss. I actually got accused of being undercover boss. I worked my butt off. I was top of the leaderboard within like a week because they have performance metrics all the time. I was top 3 of the leaderboard amongst an entire floor of people very quickly. Amazon has made our lives amazing. I'm grateful. I mean, I get stuff delivered next day or same day. Come on, man. And I get music included with Prime. I get, come on. Twitch, we're not even talking about, right? It's amazing. They have to be profitable. And the way they go about, this was someone's idea that sat around a table and said, how do we increase? Because they have, division managers and department heads and teams of people that all have to report their financial success, and they have complaints against them. Twitch, GlitchCon was a disaster. There's all this stuff going on. And now this Monster Cat thing, it's an amazing financial decision for Twitch. I think it's going to blow up in their face for a time, and then I think people will forget about it and not care. Right now, it's concerning. Then I hope they give existing affiliates a 60-40 split. That would be awesome. They won't do it. That would be awesome. My problem with the whole issue is it degrades what affiliation is. And what does it mean for partnership? Can we start paying $30 a month and get a verification badge? It's a slippery slope. I agree. Do you understand? If Monster Cat came to me, it's a great point, and said, hey, why don't you pay us $30 a month, and then you can apply for affiliate. And then you get 70% of your revenue. I can tell you Twitch doesn't really want that to happen because for one degree, they get less revenue share. They go from 50% to 30. But maybe they make more money on ads because they're in front of a larger audience, right? I don't know, man. This is a slippery slope. 50-50 Monchcast, 60-40 old school affiliate, 70-30 partnered. I just don't know that they would do that. I wouldn't do it. What's up, Trucka? Got you tabbed. Lurk, if surprise call from an angry customer. Okay. Bruin is. I love the Bruin. I use it every day in Warzone. Do I think small streamers will make it? Yes, if they follow me and my program and other people that are teaching the right way to do it. You got to do it the right way. I'm a small streamer and I'm growing thanks to you guys, but I work really, 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 really hard every day at deciding and figuring out how to put out the best content. There's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. You can't depend on anyone to do it for you. That's the problem. You can't short circuit or shortcut the way around to get there, because in the end, it doesn't benefit you. This is the problem. I was raised that anything that's worth it requires hard work. From a journey, it doesn't seem worth it to take the easy route. How do you even build an amazing community? Yeah. It's exactly the problem. You're not earning this. Do you understand that the majority of businesses that are started by, let's say that I start this business, it turns into this giant empire, in 20 years, and it's a $5 billion brand, and we have Delta V affiliate locations all around the world, and then I die, and one of my kids takes it over that never worked in the business. What do you think it's going to do? You think it would ever succeed in the way that I was continuing to grow it and succeed it, or have it succeed? And the answer is no. In almost all cases, the business fails, because the people that it's turned over to never put the work, had the vision, the passion, and understood growing along the way what it took to make it succeed. Therefore, it ends up failing many, many times. What's up, Papa Taco? Speaking of Amazon, I got approved for merch by Amazon to get some designed merch out. That's awesome. Congrats, man. Congrats. Hello from Brooklyn. Brooklyn, by the way, is my youngest daughter. Tell my daughter hello. Also, speaking of Twitch controversy, did you hear about Twitch allegedly sending out fake DMCA strike emails? So apparently Twitch sent a bunch of streamers emails saying they had DMCA strikes and really trying to scare them and heavily pushing them into Twitch's music service. But when the streamers checked their account, there was no I haven't heard that. I would have to see some evidence of that. That sounds like a conspiracy theory a bit. Not saying it's not true. Listen, the people at Amazon are smart. They're very talented people. They don't make all the perfect decisions, okay? This is the decision I think is bad. I think is bad as a fundamental principle decision for the longevity of the perception of the brand, okay? Do I think it's going to make them a lot of money? I do. Is it going to make Monster Cat a lot of money? Here's the other thing. I wouldn't be surprised, just throwing this out there, I wouldn't be surprised if in 6 months or a year that you see Amazon buy Monster Cat. They have Amazon Music. I get it. But this is what Amazon does. Harris Heller did a video on it like a week ago. I'll watch it. I watch Harris Heller stuff all the time. Listen, I did a whole video on DMCA. We can talk about it here again for a second because that's another thing I get really fired up about. I am in Fort Worth, Deadly. I am. Let me, man, I'm really trying to keep my emotions down here. Let me take a drink of water because I'm going to tell you that this is a really important issue. Fundamentally, anything that's given to you, you never value as much as something you have to work for, right? Yeah, if you want to come by, just let me know. We can arrange it. We're not open to the public, but we can arrange it and have you come by and meet us and check out the facility. I'd love that. Just DM me on Discord so that we can set it up. We're talking about this Monster Cat pay $5 a month to become an affiliate on Twitch. They partnered with Twitch. It's this really strange thing. Let's get and then Stank brought up that apparently there was a fake email that went out. I've never gotten one. You know why? Because I don't put copyrighted music on my content. Plus, I'm small. I mean, but anyway, but I've never gotten anything like that. The issue. Oh man, guys, I'm gonna try to stay calm. Okay, I'm gonna try to stay calm. If you're already affiliated, it doesn't matter. What would be the plus? It'd be the plus for people that don't have to. They can become an affiliate right away. They can start getting subscriptions for the tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people that are trying to get there. It's a bottom line revenue benefit for Twitch because they get now 50% of any subscription you put in. They get to, you guys understand too. Let me share something here. Guys, when you gotta think bigger picture. Let's break this down. If you guys, we've got time. We've been talking. Obviously, I'm going to talk about today's subject tomorrow. Let me tell you. Let's talk about business, okay? And this is my 35 years of experience, in the business world. Deadly Gaming with the sub. Thank you for that tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Because you are in the right place at the right time, and
We're doing the right thing.
guys, I want to paint a picture for you, so hopefully you'll be patient here for a second. Hang around. I want to paint a picture for you. Let's look at this from the financial perspective of Amazon, okay? Let's pull up some information. So hold on. Let's see. Let's see here really quick. How many Twitch streamers? Okay. There are over 2 million active broadcasters. Around 27,000 are partners. Okay? 2 million. Someone do the math for me. 2 million active Twitch broadcasters. I don't know as of what date. Okay? Let me see if I can. Maybe this will have a lot more information. No, I don't like this one. Okay. Out of 2 million, how many Twitch streamers are affiliates? Okay. 220,000 streamers are affiliates. That was in November of 2019. So it's changed, okay? It's changed. Pay attention now for a second. Let's just call it 10%, right? 200,000 is 10% of 2 million, right? Okay. Let's do someone do the math for me now. If you have 2 million and you can get, instead of having 220,000 be affiliates, you can get 1 million to be affiliates. And each affiliate that pays for it through Monster Cat, okay? Each affiliate every month has friends and family, and they get 5 subscriptions. You with me? Someone doing the math for me? They get 5 subscriptions. Each subscription pays Twitch, we're doing rough numbers, $2.50. $2.50 times a million. I'm just using easy math numbers to give you an idea. How much is that a month? I'll tell you. It's $2.5 million a month. Are you with me? It's $2.5 million a month. And Twitch did nothing to get it. Now, of that $2.5 million a month, okay? So let's call it, for easy math, $25 million a year. It's more than that, $28 million a year. Okay, we'll call it $30 million a year. $30 million a year. The vast majority of that money, you ready? Is going to sit in a Twitch account before they even have to pay you. Now, what they can, because you have to make the minimum of $100 before it's paid out. They can leverage that money, earn interest on that money, apply it, use it for revenue base for other loans of expansion at the World Bank, whatever. Do you guys understand that the trickle effect is massive in its aggregate for Amazon? Now, I would bet that they have a deal with Monster Cat where they're getting a cut of that $5. So call it another $1 million a month. You're talking $40-50 million plus increased ad revenue and all that. Let's just be conservative and say it's $50 million immediate revenue add to Amazon's bottom line with very little cost. Maybe 10% additional admin cost for the people that have the process of actually, doing the W-2s and keeping track of all the accounting stuff or whatever. It is a cash cow move. It's a cash cow move. It's how Amazon works. Little bits of revenue, little bits of income at a massive scale is how they are the biggest, most successful company in the world. And why Jeff Bezos is still the richest guy in the world. It's a principle. It's the same principle that applies here. You want to make, as an affiliate, $2.50, or you only make $2.50 per subscription. But if you have 1,000 subscriptions or 10,000 subscriptions or 50,000 subscriptions, right? You make a little bit of money from a lot of people because you provide value. Twitch is providing value to us, guys. We can't complain too much. I'm glad, Ashley. I'm glad you're learning. That's kind of the whole point. Let me give you another example. How do I explain this one? I'm giving away almost everything that I'm learning and doing that I think is valuable to you on StreetTalk, on my TikToks, and this stuff's on YouTube, on social. I'm giving as much away as I can so that you can then use it to be able to succeed. But on top of that, the bigger picture here is that we together are going to bring gaming and esports to the center stage of world attention and admiration. That's the ultimate goal. Not a goal. I don't like goals. The ultimate objective. That's what we're building towards. Now, along the way, I want you to be able to start making $10 a month, $50 a month, $100 a month, $1,000 a month. I want you to get there as quickly as possible. Truth be told, that most times people are going to get to a point where they lack motivation or something's confusing. They just need to be part of a community. Or could you help me in developing and doing the things that make it that remove obstacles? Okay. Now, yeah, this is what Doughboy's talking about. This is what's happening. This is why this decision was made. Amazon wants to be profitable. They're going to always be profitable. Well, not always. Anyway, okay, let me get back to the point. So you guys are finding value. Many of you are finding a lot of value in what I'm putting out here for you guys, and I'm glad. I hope that's always the case. I'm going to work really hard to make sure you guys get massive, massive value. But some of you want more. So if I said, Thank you. I appreciate that, Deadly. If I said to you, I'm going to bring you into my free program and I'm going to work my guts out to personalize all the information I'm putting out into your stream. We're going to talk about branding and the things you should do on social and what's your content look like and how are you on stream and what's your approach for this month, next month, how do you keep an audience? I'm going to spend hours off stream looking at your content, making suggestions, working through a structured way for you to grow your stream. And I said it was going to cost you $10 a month. Okay? You're in. Now, if on the other hand, I said it's $1,000 a month, which would be worth it. Now, the vast majority of you don't have $1,000 a month to do that. But the value in the long run of me getting you to generate revenue more quickly and to become part of something that gets very detailed and is very personalized, you have more skin in the game. You're more likely to do the work that I suggest, instruct, and tell you that you need to do because you put $1,000 in. I'm not saying $1,000 a month, but let's say that was $1,000. You put a lot of money in. You are many times more likely to do the work than if you put $5 in or $10. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this program I'm releasing is not going to be $1,000. But what I'm saying is it's going to be enough money that supports the efforts that I'm going to put in behind the scenes to a degree because I'm going to put way more value in than you're paying for. But it also means you have skin in the game. It's kind of like going to high school. It's like you don't pay for it. Your parents pay for it through taxes. Communities pay for it through taxes. Yeah, whatever. You get to college and you start footing the bill for your college bill. I'm telling you, you're going to class because you put something in the game. Okay? The difference here with what Monster Cat is doing and Twitch is doing is it's not asking you to put anything more in the game but money. It doesn't improve. Like when the people that pay for the program I'm going to release, they have work to do. I'm not doing the work for you. I'm gonna walk you through and help you and bring you into a community that's gonna help you succeed by you doing the work, because otherwise you don't learn anything. I'm just gonna help you specifically stay motivated, keep on course, and get the obstacles out of the way that other people kind of stumble over because they're not really paying attention. Okay? Take my money. We also talked about the monthly class. Yes, I'm figuring out this week, guys, how I'm going to do this. If it's going to be a monthly enrollment and it's going to be a specialized, it has to be. It's a fine line between, I don't want to get sidetracked on this. It's a fine line between what the highly personalized attention I want to give, which costs more money, versus the more general. Like, I don't want it to be like, here I'm giving everything away for free. It's very general. I'm trying to answer specific questions, that kind of a thing. And then the second level, it would be, okay, we're going to take it. I'm going to take a deeper look, but I'm also going to, while I'm giving some specific information, here are some generals based on this group that we have together that pays more. And then the third level is you pay quite a bit to get very personalized attention. And then the ultimate level is you pay a fortune to get my undivided attention for a period of time, right? I mean, the thing for me is that when as I'm figuring this out, how does a monthly program see, these are things, I mean, we tie into Monster Cat, right? This Twitch works, streams work, all these financial situations work because they're based on scale. The less people you have for the amount of work you put in, the more money you have to charge. The more people you have in for the amount of work you put in, the less you can charge. Okay? What I have to figure out. No, it's good. It's good, Stang. It's good. This was a really good topic, something I wasn't aware of and I'm fundamentally opposed to. But I understand the financials. I understand the reasoning. I just think it's going to be a black eye. It's going to be another black eye at a time Twitch doesn't need another black eye. So my issue is what's the difference? What value, what attention do I give someone that can tune in for free and they donate, they cheer, they subscribe, and they also watch my gameplay. They like being here. It's a positive environment. They have a lot of fun. What's the next level of payment for people to be, and what am I delivering that's more unique than what I'm giving away for free that I can do in a time frame that makes it valuable? Like, do I say, okay, for $25 a month, you guys can become part of the streamer development program, and we'll do private streams that are going to be very specific. We're going to highlight streamers in the group. We're as a group going to evaluate what we see, what we like, what we don't. We're going to, what can I bring that you guys go, yeah, man, I'm in for $15 a month or $20 a month or $25 a month. And if we get 100 people in, 1,000 people in beyond subscribing to the channel and getting all the free stuff, can I make it worth it where you're like, wow, that is like, I would pay 10 times as much if I had the money to be a part of this specialized group. The other side of it is I want it to be affordable. That's why I'm giving so much away. That's why I'm telling you everything that I'm doing in the stream. But if you want a higher level, I just have to figure out how to do that. That's the hard thing, guys. That's the hard thing. It's figuring out the pricing model. To be honest, this is so needed. I've been for sure growing. We're averaging 40 to 40. Wow, dude, that's awesome, Deadly. That's awesome. We're averaging 40 to 45 views right now. Hit 20,000 on 20K on TikTok. Want to keep moving forward. I'm not trying to flex, I promise. I want to keep growing and moving forward. And you seem like you most definitely know what you're doing. Would love that knowledge. I appreciate that. Hats off, man. You're ahead of me in the game. I have more followers on TikTok. Um, the You guys are making me think now. Let me get to the other Monster Cat thing in here in just a second. Let me ask this. So, of you people, of the people here right now, you can always tune in and subscribe and support, but that's not required. I will still be here Monday through Friday giving this content. Even on stream, I'll be talking about stuff. I'm going to continue to put out tons of free content, as much as I can put out. What would you pay a month to be part of a community where we have private discussions, private streams, evaluations of what you're doing? I'm not promotion. You can self-promote right now in our Discord, in the Street Talk Leader Nation Discord. My question would be, what would you pay to be part of a specialized group, more than a think tank, like where we collectively can look at each other's streams, make suggestions, be open, be honest, be part of a group that gets together and can actually have some evaluation built in? Think about that real quick. Let me use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. I'd do it for up to like 30 or 35, to be honest. Okay. One of my models is actually like $25 a month. And that would be a specialized group. I'm working out the details this week. I'm working through the two models. 15. It's going to be somewhere between there. It's always about value, right? It's always about the value that you get out of it. It just has to be very valuable. But I want people to have skin in the game. Okay. Another thought about the Monster Cat thing is I think about how much time and money Twitch has put into shutting down people, reaching affiliate when they can team up with Monster Cat, offer the pay-to-play service cheaper than guys that sell bots. Twitch can focus less resources on that as well as get the money from those kinds of people through a deal with Monster Cat. I'm going to tell you this. Here's what I do know. This is a complicated, well thought out. See, this is how business at scale works. Okay, this is what streaming is. This is what the gaming industry is turning into. This is what battle passes are. You create a massive attraction of an audience. You create attention, right? We talk about that all the time. The commodity we exchange in today's digital world is attention. When you have enough attention from enough people, you can collect a little bit of money from that mass and make a massive profit or have a very successful business. If you are a local bakery and you only make cakes to this audience, you got to charge a lot more in order to cover your overhead. If you can make cakes and distribute them all over the world and people will buy them, then you can charge less for the cake because you can sell it to more people as long as you continue to cover your costs. But it's volume at scale. So that's like anything. So what I want to do in the program, I'm not this is about the program, is be able to give away or be able to have this work at scale for what I want to put into the streamer development program initially. I would much rather have it be, an under $50 a month amount than have it be a $500 for a very select few people. So it's kind of what this is the stuff you got to work through when you are creating something in business. That's a hard question to answer, honestly, as someone who doesn't plan to see the big stage of esports, but also isn't very tech savvy. I'd want to spend enough to get set up, but I would want to have to spend a fortune as I don't expect my broadcasting career to make a whole lot of money back. And that's a valid point. That's a valid point. You have to decide. It's all about ROI. Right now, the return on investment, many people will say this, at a standard college education is horrible. It's horrible. If you go to an Ivy League school or one of the top 10 universities in the country, different story. But the ROI for college right now is really bad. And you know it. People know it. Colleges know it. The ROI for what you put into what you want out of esports in terms of a career or opportunity is the same exact thing. Why would you spend $5,000 on a gaming setup to stream, or $10,000 or whatever you would invest if you're only going to do it part-time to make a few $100s, or you may be out of it, it's just a hobby? That makes no sense. If on the other hand you say, okay, I have the money to spend and to invest because in the long run I want this to be a full-time legitimate career, then people are going to be happy to do it. It's perspective on the return on the investment of time/money based on what your objective is. The problem for people right now, why I spend so much time talking about what the opportunities are going to be, is that most of you have no concept of how big gaming and esports is currently and what it's going to be. I know people out there, I've got, comment, esports is dead. It's been around for 5 years. It's not going anywhere. Please. Oh my goodness. First of all, COVID crushed businesses all over the world. But setting that all aside, you guys need to understand that your perspective on what's going to happen in gaming and esports has to change. And the more that it changes, look, let me tell you right now, if I told you, guys, if I said that in 20 years, because I say this all the time, within 20 years, by 2040, which seems forever, gaming and esports will be the number one biggest industry and most admired industry in the world. I have an entire spreadsheet and number and written documents that I've done about how that will occur. Okay? And it's not just about playing video games. You got to think about the evolution of VR, the evolution of interaction, mobile gaming, internet bandwidth, the effects on industries of other learning, all kinds. I'm just telling you, it's going to be. Now, if I said that and I said, guess what? I'll say to Ashley Twist, hey, what in 20 years, you're going to be making $1 million a year in the gaming industry. I had a crystal ball. I had a magic phone. Look, there you are. There it is. I'm showing you. It's not just me saying it. I promise you, you would do whatever it took to get there. The problem is you don't see it right now. Gaming's a wish with a plan B backup. I did a video using Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice that he hates plan B. I hate plan B. I'm all in this industry. I'm all in. There's no plan B. We are going to build what we're building in the Street Talk Leader Nation community. We're going to build it in Delta V. We're going to build it as a worldwide brand, and we are going to bring gaming and esports to the center stage of world attention and admiration. I'm all in. There's no plan B. Well, this little gaming thing doesn't work out, I'll go get a job. No, I'm all in. So the point is, you've got to be able to say, well, it would be nice, or beyond it would be nice, or, it's good, because you just don't see it yet, guys. I promise you just don't see it yet. But what's going to happen is 10 years from now, 8 years from now, 5 years from now, you're going to look back and you're going to see you have a job and you're doing the responsible things in your family. You'll see other people that did succeed. You're going to look at me in 5 years. And if you walked away from what is happening here, you're going to say, "Wow, that guy was right. Why did I walk away?" It's just fact. It would make me sad. It's going to be the fact that most people are just not going to hang in there, and then they'll come back in later and it'll be a comment of, "Oh, I wish I'd stuck around." So that's how I see things. I want to be a gamer, but as someone who is really lacking in tech knowledge, I have my plan B job already with 3 young kids. I can't go all in, sadly. Unfortunately, it's just not the cards. No, listen, Ashley, let me just say it this way, okay? When I say all in, please understand what I mean, because that's a really important point. My wife and I have the opportunity to have this be a full-time gig, but I'm struggling still to keep. COVID's kicked us in the head. The all in is I get to spend full time in this. I got to continue to generate revenues or find money to keep the lights on to get through this, because it's a startup, and the startup business world is vicious, and most people are not cut out for it. But the gaming industry and the things that we can do, when I say all in, what I mean is all in with your discretionary time, which for some people is a lot. For a lot of other people, it's a little. You have children, you have rent and mortgage, you have car payment, you have to eat, you have to keep the lights on, you have to do all these things. You understand what I'm saying? Those are critical. Those are expected, required needs. When I say all in, I mean, if you have an hour a day or 5 hours a week or whatever it is, be all in with the concept that if it takes me at 5 hours a week, 7 years to make an income from this, I'm not backing off and just being happy with my job. Do you understand the difference? This, whether it takes you 5 years, 7 years, 20 years, I promise is going to be worth it. That's what I mean by all in. I don't mean spend all your money, all your time, neglect the other things you have. I'm saying don't have the mentality of, well, if that thing doesn't work out, I'll do this. No, I'm doing this because I have to pay the bills, but I'm all in developing, as long as it takes to do it, this opportunity in gaming. That's what I'm saying. That's the difference. Mad respect. And having technical skills, by the way, irrelevant. Unless you want a technical opportunity. You want to be an IT person, you want to be, a develop whatever, very different. Everyone has something they can bring to the table of gaming and esports to be able to make a career of. You just have to know what it is, like the video, like the topic I was going to talk about today, which I'll talk about tomorrow. I'm 37 with a family. I have a full-time job, an unrelated field, one day at a time. That's all that it is, guys. The relentless all-in is an attitude. I'm telling you, rather than me sit down and watch a movie, which I love doing, I'll sit down and read. I'll watch videos. I'll dig into, why was GlitchCon a failure? Right? I'm all in with my discretionary time. Now, Sundays I take completely off. That's time with my family. That's right. So I have that, but understand that I don't waste time doing things that I used to do that were just entertaining or fun that I can now put into this. I happen to have more time to do it than a lot of others, and the people that have less, you just have to maximize what that's just a principle. You guys all know that. So, to be honest, I never thought I was going to be at this point. I was averaging 4 viewers at the end of July, just doing this casually, and then boom. I have 2 kids, 3 jobs. I totally understand. You 100% really do believe you can do it. I have no idea what PC parts were until this year or anything. Yes. By all I mean never give up. If that's the case, then yes, I'm all in. I know what I want out of being a gamer. And here's what the truth and the reality is. And this is why people walk away from anything. It's going to be hard. There are going to be times when you're discouraged. I hope that a portion of what I do on this stream, what I'm going to do in all of my efforts in the Delta V development programs, I'm going to be honest. I recognize that there's a need for me to be partially a mentor, but more than that, because I'm old, but more than that, a motivator. I don't want to be a motivational speaker. I've done that. I've been there. But a motivator in the sense that, look, if I'm doing it, if I can do it, you can do it. And when it gets hard, it's hard for us all. And when it's fun for us, right? We all have the same exact experiences in trying to build this. I just want you to know that I want to clear the path. Let you know there's light at the end of the tunnel. I'm pretty transparent. I share about everything I can think to share with you guys. Keeping the lights on right now during COVID is tough. I'm fighting the same battles to pay the bills that you are. And I'm going to do whatever, but I'm not backing out. I don't have a plan B. All of this will succeed. Everything we're talking about doing is going to happen. Gaming and esports will be at the center stage of world attention and admiration. It is going to offer more opportunity for something we love to do than anything else you can think of. In the meantime, you have to make course adjustments to keep your life going. You have to be responsible. Whew. That was an easier call than you thought? Good. You know what's funny about angry customers? Most of the time, just communication solves all of the frustration.
Soon, my friend. Soon.
Oh, so that was a little bit different of a twist. What other questions do you guys have? I like to hear more of your questions. Things that you wonder. We got about another 10 minutes or so. I started a little bit late. You guys are so awesome. You guys are so awesome. I'm assuming people are typing questions. 100 questions. Oh, here we go. What are your feelings about the production side of esports? What needs to happen there? I have a lot of feelings, if I understand your question. Clarify your question, Chief. Give me kind of more of an example, because that's a great question. I took a step back recently questioning whether or not I even wanted to stream. Currently, I don't know. But what I do know is what I want to bring, that I want to bring my design skills into gaming, esports, and work in the background. I'll tell you, while Chief is re-asking or kind of restructuring the question, Grumpy, Everyone gets focused on, I have to be a streamer, I have to be a player, I have to be a coach, whatever. There are so many opportunities. I'll tell you, my son moved to Miami to be a tennis pro, to work on becoming a tennis pro, and he's a tennis instructor right now at a big facility. And I told him, look, you don't have to be a streamer in the traditional way. You can stream your lessons. You can stream, it's about giving more value in some way. If you want your artwork and designs to be out there, then stream stuff you do. Maybe stream yourself creating it, what programs you use, what, design. I mean, give everything away. People say, oh, well, they'll steal my ideas or whatever. No, man, give it all away. People, what's funny, because there's so much information out there. Number one, it becomes very confusing. Number two, who's credible in the confusion? But number three, people want a lot of times for people just to do it for them. And if they see that you're talented, or you don't just have to stream games, right? 2 hours every day, I'm doing this. I'm not streaming a game. And I'll probably increase it to other things, right, along the way. What's your opinion on VTubers, V-streamers that use an animated virtual avatar versus using a traditional face cam? I don't know enough about it probably to have a solid opinion, but I will say this. People connect with people. Not with brands, not with logos, not with avatars. They connect with people. And one of the things that's greatest about live streaming and a lot of the things that's changed in this world is that people like to get to know you behind the facade of gloss and glim and, branding and all that other stuff. Now, branding is important. Logos are important in the right settings. So I don't know. I think it's just, more than likely it's a fad. I'll have to look at it. I'll have to really look in to see because I really don't know kind of what they're doing. What about those that don't use any camera at all? Use one. Use one. I know why you don't. You're afraid. You don't want the ridicule, or you're bashful, or you think people will be toxic, or you don't think you're pretty enough or handsome enough, or you're fat or skinny, or I have acne, or I don't, whatever. You're worried about what people will say and think. And you can't be. For every person that is beautiful, listen, we as human beings like to look at pretty things, pretty architecture, pretty people, pretty animal, whatever. We like to look at nice things. But by the same token, there are people who are not attractive that other people massively relate to because of their confidence in just who they are. I see TikTok stuff come up about dad bods or mom bods or having babies with reality or whatever. We're moving past in a big way. We're not there yet, where who you really are is what matters more than anything. So my suggestion is use a camera. Get on the camera and get comfortable and be you, because that's what connects. I talked yesterday about the one asset you have is you. That's it. Not being on camera means that you're so confident in what you're broadcasting that you think people will come back just for that. Even Faker at League of Legends, the greatest player in the world at League, who doesn't engage with his stream at all, he's just there on cam playing. I mean, he does, but it's so rare. And he'll have 50,000 people there because he's the best player in the world and people are watching his gameplay. Okay, but he still has a camera. He doesn't talk very much, but he still has it. Let me go back to, Chief. So, for example, the NA North American League of Legends tournaments that are largely streamed, like ICS casting analysts and behind the scenes of producing large streams as a team, what needs to be fixed there? Wow. That's okay. Now I understand the depth of your question. That would be largely opinion. I've been behind the scenes in parts of teams that have done for many years international productions, and what needs to be put out there. Wow, that could be a whole topic of a show. I don't think I can get into that right. I think there's too much there. Let me dig, Chief. I like that question. Let me dig into that question and see if maybe Friday we can talk about that, or next week. That's a question that's going to take a lot because there'll be a lot of people that wonder, can I have a career behind the scenes? Can I, right? I do have opinions about some things that need to change, especially with what's going on in the world and what will be for quite a while. Great question. I am going to talk about that. You have a ginger beard. People come for the beard. No, my husband and I are both very private people, and we both would feel more comfortable and secure not using my face on camera. I wouldn't mind being on camera. It's a privacy preference. Then you can't. Then you won't succeed. Let me say this. It'll be very difficult to succeed as a streamer. Does that make sense? I respect people wanting privacy. Because when you put yourself out there, you put yourself out there for the good and the bad. Okay? Take Pokimane. Pokimane lately has gotten so much so much vitriol, so much toxicity when here she's this cute female streamer that just does a great job. She's well recognized. She comes out to try to do something good by saying, I don't want, people are giving me too much money is a recent thing. So I want you to cap donations at $5. Now, whether you disagree or agree with that, she got just pummeled for that. And she's like this really decent, I think she's a really decent person. I don't know her personally, but you do put yourself out there. So what you have to decide is your content you're broadcasting without your face there? Because the expectation in the marketplace right now is that we want to see you. If I'm comparing two streams that are playing games or doing something and I can't see the person on one, but I can on the other, I'm 99% of the time going to go to the person that I can see. That's what the challenge is. Does it mean that you can't? No. Does it mean that it's much tougher? It does. I get it. Maybe I should just stop on that point. I get it. I do. I get it. But it doesn't mean that there aren't other things you can do, right, in gaming. What I will say is that whatever you want to do behind the scenes, in front of the camera, whatever it is, you still need to build a personal brand. And live streaming is a great way to build a personal brand and test your mettle and test your content and test the product and service you want to do. If I was going to be, for example, a video producer behind the camera, and I was going to be, when I say video producer, like in a live event, I'm managing all the screens and whatnot, I would do that on stream. I'd do it on stream. Even though I'm never in front of the camera, I would get in front of the camera and show people my world. I would live stream that. Here's how I move the cameras. This is what we switch. Here's how the microphones. I mean, that's what I would do. For a lot of reasons.
Bo Bulldog.
Don't worry about what people think. I'm totally freaking goofball. I put on camera. We all say that, and I agree, but I do have mad respect for how difficult it is to follow through with not caring what people think, because no one likes to hear bad things. No one wants to, we like the people to stroke our egos, and not everyone can handle the toxicity. I already have. The more that I'm growing, it's inevitable. You're gonna have a small percentage of people that are toxic or say dumb things or whatever. For me personally, it literally rolls off my back. I feel bad for them. I feel bad that they feel that way. They feel they have to do that. Sometimes I feel like they just made a mistake, and I give them a chance to kind of work through what the mistake is and maybe clarify something. But it's easier when you're small. The bigger you get, look at every major streamer. They have vile people. Ninja, Tatman, Lupo, Mercs, Ashton Pants. The bigger you get, the more vitriol that comes along, and that's hard. It's just hard. I'm a total weirdo. I don't overly care too much what people think. Oh yeah, man, the more they grow, the more trolls come in. Just go for it. For me personally, I don't like toxicity. I prefer just to ignore it because I honestly don't know how to deal. Let me just, let's be real, guys, as we kind of, we're wrapping things up here, because these are really good questions and points to make. The reality is that most people are looking for ways to get attention. And you're going to, the bigger you get, the more popular to get, the more you succeed in anything in life. I said yesterday, let me give you an example. There are people that are looking for ways to express their opinions, their fears, their concerns, and they usually do it in a very negative way. I happen to believe that families are the center of any society. I grew up with a single mom. I didn't grow up in a traditional family. But I got married, been married for 32 years. My wife and I have raised 6 kids. I think that's really I think that's important to me. That's my value system. I think that families are everything. That being said, though most people would agree that family is critical, is the most important thing, I was walking through Costco 20 years ago, whatever it was, 15 years ago, and I had all 6 kids. My wife and I were in there. We have a flat they're riding on, couple in the cart, couple walking, whatever, and a woman walked up to me. I said this yesterday, pushed up her cart right up next to me, opposite direction, looked me eyeball to eyeball and said, "Haven't you ever heard of birth control?" And then walked away. I didn't even know what to say. My point is that the more you succeed at something, the more people will come out of the woodworks to the ones that are trolls, basement bullies, toxic, all of that, are doing it for their own attention. And the bigger your platform gets, the more they feel like they can take advantage of some element of that platform. And I'm going to tell you, you in every way have to be able to ignore it. Every single time I've seen anyone address the trolls, whether it's egregious, whether it's minor, whether it's, getting a lot of attention or not getting a lot of attention, I'm telling you, you have to ignore it. Sometimes you can address people's misunderstandings and you can tell they're people that are just having a misunderstanding, but many, many times they're just people looking for attention and they're going to use your platform to get it. It doesn't make it easy. Too many big words. Big brain not working because of cold meds. Guess we're not going to be playing with evil entities today. He's on drugs. Guys, hopefully that's helpful. I will every night. I'm trying to get these videos out on YouTube. You can watch them on the stream. You can rewatch these Street Talks. I am going to release Monday a version of my streamer development program. Hopefully a lot of people will be interested in that. That'll be nice, because I'm going to put a lot of work into it. What else? You guys exhaust me because you guys are so awesome. I love the energy, love the vibe. Now I got to get ready to carry Riven in lots of games. Right, Riven? So tomorrow I will talk about today's subject. I do want to play some Warzone today. I really want to play some Warzone today. I really want to play. Where's Riven? He's not in chat yet.
Riven pants.
I can warm up with some zombies again. Anyway, guys, so tomorrow we'll talk about today's subject that I had planned. I am going to dig into the subject that that Chief brought up about. I am going to look into that. I am going to look into some of these DMCA, these videos. I guess Harris Heller did a video on this, which means that I'm sure that Devin Nash did a video on these false emails or whatever going out. Yeah, Deadly, just DM me. Just DM me. And then, yeah, we'll just keep this going, guys. I'm going to be on until 6 p.m. tonight. We're going to get into some gameplay right now. You guys are amazing. Please believe in yourselves. Believe in what we're doing in this movie. You're a part of this movement. Spread the word. Spread the word about Street Talk. Spread the word about Street Talk Leader Nation. Spread the word about what we're doing. Follows. Get it out there. Let's just do this. We're doing this together, guys. I'm not doing this for you. In other words, I'm not doing your work. I'm doing all of this to help remove obstacles in either, mental ones you have, that, the fears that you have, to the physical ones, to the, the perception, I want us all to be amazed at what we're going to do together and look back on this in 5 and 8 and 10 and 12 and 20 years and be like, wow, what a journey. What a journey. Living the dream. So you guys are critical. You're not an audience to me. You're my gaming community family. You're critical. You're integral to the success that we're going to have. So shout it to the world. Go all in. Believe that it's going to happen. And we're absolutely, absolutely going to get it. We're going to get it. I do. I look at negative stuff. If they're talking about me, someone else is listening. Oh, gee, I appreciate that. I'm not legend yet. Give me 20 years. Give me 20 years, and then maybe I'll leave a little something behind. Some kind of legacy. All right. I'm going to switch screens. And I'm going to call that a show. And I'm going to change my... Oh, Evil's here, but he's on drugs. Evil.